Hello everyone! Today we are going to be looking at one of my most anticipated DLCs for Sunhaven. If you're new here, I'm MoonFauna. I love cozy games and Sunhaven is one of the games I make content on weekly. As always, to be clear, I'm not a fan of the DLC prices and I have other DLC reviews talking more about individual pros and cons. The DLC we are looking at today is Zaria's Treasure Chest Pack, and to me, the biggest con for this pack and all the romanceable DLC packs are that they are in-game only DLC, meaning you can only buy them in the game, not from Steam. Why does this matter? It matters because there isn't a way for the average player to review the content. That's part of why I love making these DLCs so other players can actually see all the items in the game. Zaria's Treasure Chest Pack, say that 5 times fast, released in October of 2024 and is priced at $6.99 USD. This pack contains 30 items that include 10 furniture pieces, 12 clothing items, 6 wigs, 1 plushie, and 1 pet. From the pictures, I think this pack looks so good and hopefully I'll feel the same way in-game. Since the Brimstone Deeps doesn't have a furniture shop, I guess we'll need to supplement with some DLC, which is already a negative with the DLC for me, and a negative when it comes to the lack of items in the base game. And yes, there are some base game furniture pieces. I did showcase them in my last DLC video for the Ocean Shores DLC that are ocean and mermaid theme, but we need more base game items. There is not a lot of them, which also leads me to the fact that there isn't a lot of assets for the elemental characters in the base game either. The water and fire elementals are really lacking in the hair and skin colors, and Sunhaven could make some really cool animated clothes and mounts that I would love to see in the future. We do have a Flames and Ashes DLC, and let's take a look here at what it shows us, the Flames and Ashes DLC. But to me, it does not appear that there are any fiery wigs, no fiery hair. And when it comes to Zaria's pack, it is the only one that looks like it has some elemental wigs. Whether they're animated to look like water, I think we'll find out together here. So I'm going to jump into game and we're going to take a look. I have my character that I use for all my DLC videos. And just so you can see here, the Zaria's Treasure Chest DLC, it has her face like all the romanceable characters. You know their DLC by the little image here. And it contains 30 items. We have to make sure our backpack is empty. So let's open it together. Now, if your backpack isn't empty, it's okay, but all the items just drop to the ground and you'll have to pick them up. So it's easier to make sure your backpack is empty. So let's go ahead and open. And I'm gonna go ahead and organize all our stuff. I'll be right back. As you can see, I've gone ahead and I've organized everything for us. And I think we're going to start with the Corsair's wig, the Corsair's cloak, gloves, and pants. And I do love all the little stories. I got a Corsair's hat, not really Zaria's style, but she kept it for a collector's sake. A heavy cloak to help brave the deepest colds of the deep. Tough sea leather that won't fail you even on the toughest of jobs. And armored leggings, important for Zaria's line of work. And oh my. When I saw this cloak shirt, I thought it looked so cute and pretty, but on my character, holy shoulder pads, I don't know. I think the wig is really fun. Oh my goodness, my character has long hair too. Let's see it without that hair. All right, there's something about the mix of that hair and this outfit that just doesn't click for me. Now, I guess let's see it without that outfit. I don't know. Let's see. All right, so it's just the combination of those things together. This is the wig that goes with the outfit. And you guys, I've got to tell you, I'm not a fan of those together. Separately, they look a lot nicer. That was just a surprise for the first outfit. Let's see what the rest is going to look like. We have the Shelltastic wig. One plus side to life in the deeps is that a change of hair is only a shell away. Zaria isn't a stranger to roughing it. She fashioned these seaweed garments in a time of need, and for whatever reason decided to keep them after the fact, for the seaweed shirt. And the seaweed skirt? Huh. I don't hate it. I actually really like the wig. I think the shell is really neat. The downside is that the hair doesn't look like water. And I think we're going to have to jump into character creation at the end of this to take a look at the hair that I mean the elemental's hair that I was kind of hoping this would be. And yes, I know this is a wig, but there's animation to the hair moving and everything. It just, you know, that starter hair when you start in character creation that is set at the deep blue, it looks like the piece of that, but just lightened and a shell put on top. But I really like the shell. The outfit is, you know, not for me. It kind of looks like less like a cute seaweed outfit and more like a jester's outfit. Maybe let's just, yeah, see on its own. Jester. Oh man, and these assets look so cute to me. You know what? We have more to go. We have more to go. The smuggler's wig. Poor smugglers wear dark hoods and creep in the shadows. Great smugglers wear what they want. Oh, I do like that line. And the coat and the pants. And we still have those gloves on. I don't know. You know what? We'll keep the gloves on. Again, it doesn't quite look like it's water animation. It is textured to try to look like water without actually using the water animation that the other elemental wigs hair pieces use. But I really like the little octopus. They could have gone the extra mile too and just animated like the arm moving a little bit or having it blink here and there. And so disappointing that they didn't do that. And I say that because we do have animations on other clothing items and on furniture items that they could have done it. But do I like this one? I do. I really like the outfit itself. With the wig, without the wig, I think it looks really nice. Yeah, I like this one. This one I like. And that was the smuggler's wig and pants. Now we have the fishy pirate wig, a fine pirate's hat that Zaria took from a defeated rival. Ooh, lore. Many a pirate has attempted to stand toe-to-toe with the red-washed corsair. They all stood the same. Briefly. Many a pirate has attempted to stand... Oh, it says the same thing. Okay. Let's put on our hat, our shirt, and our pants. Ooh. You guys. I like this one. The hat is very large, but I like it. I think the outfit actually looks really neat. I love that it has that little like cape to it. I think it would have been really cool to have seen the cape separated though as a separate piece that we could put on so that we could put it on with multiple different outfits. But I do like it, but it would have been cooler to have it separated as its own piece in the cloaks. And let's see. Oh, this one I'm really excited for because of this dress. Zaria says pass on it. Pass it my way, Zaria. And the wig, the Ocean Beauty wig, as if Zaria would be caught dead with such a hairstyle. It's so pretty looking. I hope we actually like it. I think we're going to turn off the gloves for this one. And let's see. Wig, dress. Listen, I like it. Is the hair a lot? Yes. Do I like it? Also, yes. I really love the dress though. That's so neat because imagine you are playing as a water elemental or you're playing as a Naga or even the Fishamari. I don't quite know how these pieces interact with those, because the Nagas have tails, so you can't actually put on pants. But this is a dress, so I don't know how that will look with your tail for your character. That's something to consider. And I don't know. I don't remember what the Fishamari all look like, but I think they can wear pants. We'll go into the create a character and take a look and see. But I like this because there is a hairstyle that is, it's like tentacles for your hair. And this might look really cool with it. But I really love this color, this pinkishy color, and the little pearls. Oh, so cute. And to the side, I really like it from the side. So this one I enjoy. And let's try Zaria's actual outfit here. Zaria's wig. What do you mean your hair looks pretty today? Part of Zaria's original outfit is the description for the clothing. Let's change into those. All right, again, I'm disappointed that there isn't water animation for the hair. It's just, I mean, they made it look watery at least. But we have such little animation when it comes to, not even animation, the actual hairs themselves. I think there's maybe, is it 4? Oh, we'll have to jump in and see. There's not a lot of watery hair. There's not a lot of fire hair. And on the topic of elementals, I'm just going to insert this here again. I want to see earth elementals and air elementals added to this game. Where are they? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. But I would love to see that. I know we have plant Amari in here, but why aren't there earth elementals? But I digress. We're talking about Zaria and her DLC. And the outfit's cute. I like the wig. I think the wig is neat. Just disappointing that it's not animated. But it's cute. It is cute. It's not that bad. Am I just a little disappointed because I was so excited for this pack? Yes. Do I think this pack is already graphically better than a lot of the older DLC? Also yes. But that doesn't mean we can't, also want more from the DLC that we are paying for, because there aren't items like this in the base game. Especially since we are lacking so much when it comes to the Brimstone Deeps. If you've been watching my Let's Play, I just finished the main quest for the Brimstone Deeps, and I am terribly disappointed with the aftermath of there not being a furniture store, there not being a mount store, very limited on what you can get there, and there's no house, there's no farm. It has saddened me greatly, because if I wanted to play as a Naga Mermaid or a Fishamari, or a water elemental, I can't live in the Brimstone Deeps. But that is not about this DLC. We also have a pet named Admiral Sticky, a dopey little octopus that refused to listen to Zaria's command to get lost. He's ready to man the cannons, Captain. All right, Admiral Sticky. Let's see how you are. I like the little cannon. Oh my goodness. See, there's an animation and there's bubbles. All right, Admiral Sticky. I am not the biggest fan of the hair underneath your hat. I think he'd be a little bit cuter without it, but maybe it's supposed to, be like he's wearing a wig, maybe. But I like his animation with the bubbles. I do like that. I don't really like the sound he makes, but I like the bubbles. Okay. And we have plenty of furniture items to go over. We're going to head inside my house and we'll set them up. Inside the house, I have a chest and a wardrobe that's been here for all my DLC videos. I have stuff in it. I can't move them. Eventually, I need to play in the save and upgrade our house so that these DLC videos can be, not as cluttered feeling, I fear. But we are where we are today, and I think we're going to start with the rug. The symbol on the rug is actually an N named for a deep spa Zaria did some work for. When he stiffed her on the bill, she took her pay by robbing his mansion. Wait, what? The symbol on the rug is actually an N? Let's take a look. Okay, I see it. I see it. Right there. What an interesting take for naming this. I do really like the rug. I like the size of the rug. I like the little tassels. And, you know, I think it could go really cute underneath the bed. And I like the ocean design, but if you have a bed that isn't an ocean design, but you like the colors, I don't think you're going to see them when you put the bed right here. Which, speaking of the bed, we have Zaria's bed smuggling any good dreams tonight. Yeah, you could put that right over it and you wouldn't see it, but let's go ahead and put it as far back on the wall as we can, because in my Ocean Shores video, you'll know that bed did not go all the way back to the wall, but this one does, and I really like that. It is like a single bed. It is not a double bed, so if you're looking for a double bed, this pack is not it. It's cute. I think the graphics are a little off for me, and I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe it's the starfish down below. I don't know, but the color's great. I think I love the back here with the shell. I really like that. And what is our nightstand? Oh, we'll do the end table. An Old Mariner's footlocker. It does the job. Can I put it actually on this side? Am I too far away? I might be too far away. Let's see. Now I'm too close. We can kind of put it here. You know what? Never mind. You know what? We can't put it... This one can't go far back on the wall. That's as far back as it can go. That's the issue I was having. So technically, it looks like that. Which means, to get into the bed, you have to go like this. Wait, that can't be right. Let's just make sure it wasn't a me problem first. Okay. We are... Yeah. Oh, no. Nowhere? Yep. All right. That's good to know. It has to go there. So if you're going to use this actually as an end table for next to your bed, that's what you would have to do. Now, to be fair, not everyone uses the end tables for next to the bed. You might put it next to your living room couch, which she sits on seashells under the seashore. Oh my goodness. Maybe you'll put it here. Oh, and it can be rotated. Oh, wait a minute. That's actually really nice. Hold on. We'll put it down the right way first. Oh, I know it's too early to sleep. Thank you. Thank you for that. It's not what I'm trying to do. I was trying to set it right next to this. And we can't sit on anything. I get why they put the pearls on it, but I don't know about the pearls for me. But if we can put this facing other directions, let's see. So if you want to decorate it to the side, I think when you're able to turn things around in this way, it just adds other creativity to not quite use it the way that you might have plans, because you could put stuff in front of this and decorate with it. Oh, I like that we can turn it around, and it's a really nice color too. I'm not sure if there's anything in the pack that I would try to like put in front of it, but there are other beds in the game that you can... I don't know if I would quite do it with these things here, but there is a way to be creative with this. Just not in this video. All right, let's face this the right way so you can actually see it. And let's go ahead and take a look at the bookshelf. Normally there's a dresser in these packs, and I don't see a dresser. So we have a bookshelf instead. Let's see if it acts as a dresser though before I judge it. Which, speaking of judging by the books on the shelf, Zaria is actually rather well read. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, you can turn this one around too. So probably not a wardrobe. I haven't found a wardrobe that I can really turn around yet. That's neat. Not a wardrobe, but there, you know, we have a wardrobe. We're fine. I still would have loved to have seen a wardrobe. But I do like this. This is a nice piece. And we can turn it around. So we can decorate it as if like there's a ship. It's a little interesting coming from the side, but again, there are ways to get creative with it when you can do that. So, bonus points. And Zaria's table. It's not the most practical table ever, but when has Zaria ever needed to worry about seating guests? All right, well, it's exactly how I thought it was going to be, and I like it. I think it is an interesting table, good design, could be fun for under the beach or having nice, like, under the beach, on the beach of your farm. I think that's cool. And let's take a look at the chairs, because some of the chairs in the game are huge. Let's see. Are these decently sized? Oh my goodness, you guys. Guys, they can be rotated and they're decently sized. The base game chairs are huge, that are like kind of beachy shell themed. There we go. Let me maneuver through this house. Oh my goodness, I've trapped myself. I've trapped myself. There we go. All right, so we can see all the different directions. The chair's a win for me. I do really like the chair. We'll keep one out, and let's see, we have Zaria's message in a bottle. I wonder what it says. Me too. Can we put it on the table? We can put it on our end table and on the regular table. And I don't think there's any other spots. Yeah. Oh, I guess I probably should put the lamp there, huh? Let's move our message in a bottle to the table. I guess we'll sit down and read it at some point. Okay, if you're new here, lamps are very important to me. It better glow. It better actually function as a lamp. Not all the DLC functions that way. Zaria's lamp, a lamp that functions underwater, either a technological marvel or extremely dangerous. Probably both. All right, that hopefully it works then. Can I? Oh, I was gonna be so mad if I couldn't fit it on the table, and we can. You see how the little placement here looked larger than the table? I thought maybe we wouldn't be able to, but I was wrong. Oh. It's my favorite part. It's my favorite part of the whole pack. Look at it. Oh, I love it. So it's that like stained glass look that reminds me of those like Tiffany lamps that are so pretty. But this one has that little beat to it. It almost gives jellyfish vibe to me. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but I like it. And we have Zaria's starfish. Zaria likes starfish. What of it? Interesting. I also like the starfish. Oh, you can't walk through it, so that's something to consider, because I was like, well, you could put it and decorate the whole like parts of your farm with these little stars, and I think that'd be so cute, but you're gonna have to watch because you can't walk through them. But that's a lot of objects. So our last item that we have is Zaria's plushie, and well, I mean, it's cute. Again, if you're new here, I'm not the biggest fan of the plushies for the characters. It breaks the fourth wall for me, but you know, I think they do a good job when it comes to the plushies looking like the characters, and I think that's cute. I think she's kind of missing out on her hat, though. I would have preferred her with her hat. And let's not forget our little... oh my goodness, what is his name? Admiral Sticky. And so that's all the furniture pieces. I'm surprised that, you know, it doesn't look as crowded in here as usual when it comes to these items. So typically in these packs, we have like a coffee table and we also have a wardrobe. And that's not the case with this one. Do I like the items? They're okay. I'm not... Listen, I don't want to say I'm let down, but I'm a little let down. Because I was so excited for this one, and I think that's a me problem. I had my hopes up really high for this, especially when it came to the clothing and the outfits, and I like a majority of the outfits. So what? I like... there's only 2 that I didn't enjoy out of them all. So, you know, 4 out of 6 isn't bad for what you like, and you know what? I do like this hair, and this one on its own, just not with the... Again, they just can't be together. And I think for the seaweed... I don't know, maybe a bit more green or seaweed looking rather than, you know, a jester or a clown. I like that they have a variety with the wigs. I think that's neat. I wish that there was the animation for the water for the hair. So that is a letdown. And a lot of times, a lot of these packs do come with animations, and at least the lamp is animated, but no animation for the bed. Nothing like that. And when I say that, I think back to Catherine's romance DLC pack. Her furniture pieces did have animation to them, with the vines moving when you walked near them. Unfortunately, her little shelf thing that she had, that wasn't really a wardrobe. It couldn't be turned around, and I was sad by that. This one can be turned around. So they did that for this pack, but I think it could have used a little bit more to it. I would have loved to have seen that animation the most in this wig. I think that the little octopus should have been animated more. I think it blinking from time to time, it moving its little arm here and there, could have gone a long way. But more than anything, if the hairs had actually been animated for water, this pack would have been a 10 out of 10 for me. And it's not. So it falls in the I like it. I do like it. I don't know if it's really like, I have to buy it for DLC though, you know? It's not giving me that extra mile for the DLC price. When it comes to my favorite items of the pack, I would say this lamp. I love the animation. I love the glow. I think it's so cute and pretty. And I actually really like the rug because of its size, and the starfish. I like that you can do a lot of decorating with that. And when it comes to the clothing, I really love Zaria's outfit, but I really also enjoy this dress here. Oop, our little Admiral is in our way. Sorry, Admiral Sticky. But I think it just having that ocean tentacle fish vibe, I just think you can do a lot of character building from this outfit alone, and I like that. Before we leave, I wanted to take a look at what I was talking about earlier, so let's go ahead and check out the elemental, so you all know what I mean if you aren't sure. So let's look at the water elemental and the hair type, and you see there's animation on this hair. I think I prefer the animation that's a little bit more on these ones. It looks like there's a splash going on, making it move. And so I wish I would have seen that on some of the wigs, just a slight movement to them. And there's, I thought there was 4. There are 5, but it's a little disappointing. This animation on this hair is so lacking. It is crazy to me that there's no depth at all to this hair, but we do on these ones. These ones actually have, you know, shading to the fire. This one is probably my favorite when it comes to them. I really want to see a DLC pack, or I mean, I would prefer it to be in the base game, but you know how it goes. Pack when it comes to the elementals hairs. I would love that, but we do need it in base game first. Base game, there's so little hairs, especially, I mean, the water hair is so, like, why does the fire have one more? Why does this one have no shading on it? And then I do want to take a quick look. We were talking about the Amari and the, the aquatic Amari, not the fish Amari. I keep referring to them as the fish Amari. I'm so sorry. And they do have the legs, so I guess you can wear pants, versus if you play as a Naga in the game, you only get to wear tops or dresses. You don't have a pant option. So I think you would still be able to wear that one dress, but it would look a little interesting. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts on this pack. Were you excited? Disappointed? Do you have favorite items? Least favorite items? I've got the stand. The stand is my least favorite item. Why would I have to go into the bed like that? Not a fan. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever and whenever you are in the world. Until we meet again, goodbye for now. You guys, I really, really still want them to add in the earth and air elementals. I think we need to be more mad, because what do you mean we only have 2 elements? And also, there are plant Amari in the game. Why can't I be a plant Amari in the game? I want plant Amari and more elementals. Please and thank you.